What is up? What is up? KB in the house to spit some game. Now, I wanted to talk about this video, man. I just hit record. Honestly, I just wanted to flow on this one and let it come out of me unedited. I find that with the red pill, straight off the bat, honestly, can get you to a point where, don't, once you go red pill, understand that you're never going to unsee feminism. You're never going to unsee female nature. You're never going to unsee any of this shit. So it serves you up to a purpose, right? These beliefs serve you up to a certain point, right? And I feel like one big issue, right? Not bashing red pill beliefs. I'm not bashing any of that because I'm red pill woke myself, and I'm grateful for my red pill awakening. I'm grateful for all of that. But I also feel like that can put a cage on you, just like religion. It can put a cage on you, just like any religion, just like anything. It can put a cage on you. You got to be really open to be a greater self, I did a video the other day titled Alpha and Beta, why I think it's BS, and I said in that video, you can turn yourself and say you're someone, but each and every single one of us have greatness. And this is just what I believe, man. When you find your true self and you find what your purpose is, and you've taken a step back from women, you understand feminism, you understand that, marriage, you understand all the risks around marriage, you understand all the media, how it influences, the fairy tale, etc. You understand all this basic stuff, getting on your purpose, etc. But then you get to a point where you want to transcend that. It'll serve you to a certain point. It'll serve you to a certain point where you just want to transcend. And, I eventually ended up having my spiritual awakening even after my red pill awakening. And now I just want to be my greatest self. And I have a vision, and each and every single one of us. I feel like it puts a cage on a lot of people, a lot of men especially. And I see a lot of men out there creating channels, etc. And I'm not saying this is bad. It's great that these guys are spreading their messages and everything like that. But I also feel like there's a lot of guys out there that are just doing this because they don't even know why they're doing it, They're just talking about it because they don't have a reason to talk about it. They don't understand why they want to believe that. It's because it's going back to a sheep mentality, just believing what everyone else is believing. But you actually believing in something that you actually understand yourself and that you actually want to believe, where you wholeheartedly want to actually live that belief and have that belief system because it serves you a better life. And if it does, that's cool, that's awesome. But then it comes to a point where you're getting caged up in an idea. You're getting caged up in an idea. And it's the same with religion. It's the same with all these other areas inside certain beliefs you have, I'm open to all. I'm open to so much, I'm open to Buddhism, everything, man. All this stuff. And you could call me beta, but man, honestly, at the end of the day, if I'm happy being fucking beta, then I'm happy being a motherfucking beta, And you can get to this point inside your red pill awakening where you adopt those beliefs and you're even getting caught up on how to text her. You're even getting caught up on, man, is this even red pill? Is what I'm doing alpha? Shall I ignore her? All this bullshit that's going on in your head. You're playing a game inside your own fucking head about how you should respond to women and about how you should be, how you should ghost them, how you should do this and how you should do that, and how you should treat a woman. You should treat her like an asshole. You should treat her like this, etc. And obviously all those things are great because it shows that you're not that beta simp, right? But then there comes a point where you guys are already aware to this shit. You guys are aware to this. You're awake now. So why do you need to be all, I gotta act this way and I gotta act that way? It just doesn't seem right to me. It honestly doesn't seem right to me. This video, I'm not sure if it's going to get a lot of hate or bashed, but man, it's not like I'm bashing it at all because I'm ready to work myself, and it can just cage you up. And a lot of guys, they're running around like they don't know what the hell they're talking about, and are you believing in something just because everybody else is? There's got to be a reason behind you believing something. What was I going on about? I was going on about the fact that, man, honestly, understand that each and every single one of you has to live a life that makes you fucking tick, that makes you happy. You know, I've been so caught up on the red pill ideas, talking to women, and it even happened in the blue pill days with the PUAs, picking up women, all that sort of content. RSD happened before that, and I would idealize a certain belief, and I say I can't act that way because that is a red pill belief. And it's obviously with anything, right? You're reprogramming your mindset to become and adapt to these certain beliefs, you know, and it takes a time to transition from blue pill to red pill, right? You go back to purple pill, you go to red pill, etc. But then there just comes a point where shouldn't you just be living your life knowing that you're the fucking shit, you know? Like that alpha mindset, if you want to call it. You know, I was talking to some girls on social media, etc. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, bro, like, you double text, right? You double text or whatever, all that shit. So, like, does it matter if she sees you as low value? Like, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. I don't give a shit. You know, I couldn't care less if she see me as low value. The only thing that I care about is that if I see myself as high value. You guys, a lot of you guys are just consumed in the idea that she has to see you as high value. People have to see you as high value, but it's all internal reflects external. You know, that's just how it is. It's just how it is. You have a choice. You have a choice to be who you want to be who you are, and you can be whoever the fuck you want to be. You can choose to be high value. It does not matter how she's responding, how any of this is. It's entirely bullshit. You know, you just got to know you're high value. You got to have a mission. You got to have something, a vision, a purpose, something bigger than you that you're accomplishing, that you already have accomplished. And honestly, guys, the reason I make this video is because it's sheep mentality. Sheep mentality. I'm not bashing red pill belief or anything there. I don't bash any beliefs because honestly, it served me. It served me so well. It served me to get me to where I am today, and it served me to stop chasing women. It stopped me to stop pedestalizing them. But it serves you to a certain point where you start to ask yourself questions like, man, am I just playing games with myself in my head about how to respond, how to talk to people because I have to be this alpha guy? But it's like, bro, you just already are. You got to fucking embody that shit and know that you're high value. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about you. It's what you think about yourself. When you look in the mirror, there's three different people. There's the one that you are with yourself, the one that you are to your family, and then there's the one that you are to the world. The one that you are with yourself. How do you feel about yourself when you're not playing these fucking games? When you look in the mirror after your shower, etc. How do you feel about yourself? You know, do you tell yourself that you love yourself? Do you tell yourself that you're a high value man? Do you tell yourself that you're doing well? Do you tell yourself that you're proud of yourself? Do you tell yourself these sorts of things? Doesn't matter about anything else. You know, stuff all this bullshit around thinking that someone has to determine your worth. You know, you determine your worth. You're a high value man. And I can feel like you can get so caught up, just to wrap this off, you can get so caught up in the idea that you need someone else to validate you. You need to act a certain way to be the man. You need to be act a certain way to be alpha. You know, and honestly, it's all internal. It's all internal. You want to be a high value man? It's all internal. It's what you're doing with your life, your mission, your purpose, and how you talk to yourself when nobody else is around. You know, fuck all these validating things that are outside ourselves. So many guys get so caught up on that. You need a purpose to validate yourself. You know what? You don't even fucking need that. You don't need anything. What you tell yourself today is all a reflection of you. I couldn't give a shit if I triple text, quad text. I don't give a shit if I come across as needy, whatever. All I know is that if I actually want to go talk to her, whatever, I just know that in myself that all I care about is how I view myself. And that's it. Because I know that's going to reflect onto everyone else. You know? And take a step back. Stop idealizing one idea and getting trapped in like a religion, like Christianity. You know, when those people try to push the beliefs on you. You know? Once you're awake, you're awake. You can't go back. You can't fucking go back. So take a step back and realize that you're already high value. You just got to embody that today and put the actions and habits, routines, everything in place and embody him today. It's that simple. Other than that, I feel like this video, comment below. Let's create a discussion. Let me know your thoughts on this. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts around where you are at in your level of understanding. Like the video, comment, share, subscribe if you're new. And man, honestly, let's create a discussion below. I love to hear and I reply to all your guys' comments. So other than that, I'll see you guys all soon.